Existing home sales grew nationwide in January, according to the National Association of REALTORS. Among the 4 major U.S. regions, sales accelerated in the Midwest, South, and West, and remained steady in the Northeast. Year over year, sales improved in the West and decreased in the Northeast, Midwest, and South. Total existing home sales included single-family homes, townhomes, condominiums, and co-ops, and that elevated 3% from December to an adjusted annual rate of 4 million in January. Year over year, sales slipped 1.7% nationwide. While home sales remain sizably lower than a couple of years ago, January's monthly gain is the start of more supply and demand, said NAR chief economist Lawrence Yun. Listings were modestly higher, and homeowners are taking advantage of a lower mortgage rate compared to late last year. At the end of January, housing inventory registered was over 1 million units, which is up 2% from this past December and an increase of 3% from a year ago. Unsold inventory sits at a 3-month supply, which is down from December's numbers, but up compared to January 2023. The median existing home price for all housing types in January was $379,000, an increase of 5% from a year ago, and all 4 U.S. regions posted price increases. The median home price reached an all-time high for the month of January, Yoon added. Multiple offers are common on mid-priced homes, and many homes were still sold within a month. The elevated share of cash deals is 32%, which indicated a market full of multiple offers and propelled by record-high housing wealth. According to the monthly Realtors Confidence Index, properties typically remained on the market for 36 days in January, which is a bit longer compared to 29 days in December. First-time buyers were responsible for 28% of the sales in January, just a slight decrease from December's numbers. NAR's 2023 profile of home buyers and sellers released in November of 2023 found that the percent of first-time buyers was 32%. All cash sales accounted for 32% of transactions in January, which is up 29% from both December and a year ago. And this makes me think that the majority of those purchases were people downsizing. Although individual investors or second home buyers who make up many of those cash sales were part of this number. Investors and home buyers purchased 17% of homes in January. Distressed sales, which are foreclosures and short sales, represented only 2% of the sales in January, virtually unchanged from last month and the year before, which tells you the market is still very strong and not headed for a crash, as some might think.